Hey y'all, I'm back with another short video. This time I'm going to be showing you how to use Adobe Spark. Now, Adobe Spark is a free web-based platform that I recommend you use to create your final project for the semester, the group cookbook. I know this week we're all working on the cookbook storyboard, but I thought I would show you how to use this early since it's probably not something that most of you have used before. So when you type in Adobe Spark into Google, the first link that you're gonna see is an ad for a paid version. On my computer, because I've done this tutorial so many times to rehearse it, I actually made the second link that you're going to use like my primary. So when you look at your computer screen, the link for Adobe Spark that you're gonna click is not gonna be the first one for the ad. It's gonna be the second one where you'll see spark.adobe.com and it's gonna be free. And you're going to click the link. That's gonna bring you to a home page where you can create a free account. Once again, we're not going to use a teacher or a student account. Just use your email to sign up. This is the sign up page. I already have an account, so I'm just going to sign in instead. And you can use any email address you want. Your UKY email works just fine for this. Now that's going to bring you to it's going to bring you to a home page with a variety of templates. Let's move me up. A variety of templates that you can choose from. For this project, I recommend you use the presentation template. Okay. And since that's all we'll be using it for, is a presentation. So now the template, I think, is very intuitive and it's easy to use. So let's use an example we've been using all semester, the one of fried chicken for the sample presentation. So I'm going to call it Corbin, Kentucky, and the birth of KFC. And Corbin, Kentucky actually happens to be the town where a close colleague of mine lives and the town where KFC was started. And then I'll subtitle it Harlan Sanders, the 1919 Corbin Race Riots, oops, and Kentucky Fried Chicken. Boom, bam. Now, let's add a cover photo. I found some photos for this project, and these are going to be the exact same photos that you are finding for your cookbook storyboard that will become a part of your cookbook project. So let's find my photo. Okay. And I think that this is already looking pretty good, even though I've only been working on it for 30 seconds. All right, so let's add another image here. And another caption. So I'll write, historians refer to the summer of 1919 as the Red Summer. Let me grab my charger. As the Red Summer, because of the wave of racist violence that swept country. Corbin, Kentucky was the location of one of these race riots in which the white residents of the town violently evicted over 200 Black residents during the night. And this is an image from the front page of the New York Times that summer. And this was national news, the Corbin Race Riots. And if we keep scrolling down, you see we have the option of lots of different templates again. So I'm going to use the split layout again. And all right, let's add another image here. Okay, and we'll add another caption. So here I'll write, Corbin, Kentucky became known as a sundown town, meaning, oops, let me add my comma, meaning that white residents threatened violence on any Black person found in the town after dark. And this image right here is a map of a sundown town outside of the Deep South. And you can see that Appalachia specifically was infamous for sundown towns. So let's keep adding. When Harlan Sanders arrived in Corbin in 1930, he became famous for making a traditional African American food in a town where the African American residents had all been excluded. Okay, so here you can see an example of how you can take the history of a recipe, in this case, fried chicken, make it very specific, look at one town and one event, in this case, 1919, but then connect it to the story of that food and history. So here, thinking about the fact that KFC was founded in a town that was the site of an infamous race riot, and then was known as a sundown town. So race riots, sundown town. And where it excluded Black residents, but then became a famous space as the home of a traditional African-American food, fried chicken. All right, so that's a really complicated history, but using Adobe Spark, we can create a presentation that uses both image sources and text to tell that story. And now I do want to show the fact that sharing for Adobe Spark works just like sharing for Google Docs. So whenever you share with a group member where both of you can work on it collaboratively, thank you. You can do the same exact thing with Adobe Spark. So you either send it to a Google Drive and then use Google, or you can use the invite option. So you can simply type in the group member's email and immediately invite them to edit. Like that. And then you can also copy the link, just like you would do in Google Drive. So this is something you can use as a group. And one of you can make the template, but then everyone else can add to it. So it really works well for a group project. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. I think that that is everything that I have for you today. And if you have questions about Adobe Spark or the final project, please feel free to check in with me during office hours, and I'd be more than happy to help. And I hope that this was useful.